Hey guys, good afternoon and happy hump day. Happy Wednesday to you. This is Kim, independent designer with Chalk Couture and Chalk Chic. I'm going to get this pulled up so I can share this over onto the VIP page and then also view comments if they come over. But we're going to do a couple of quick onesies really fast. So excited to do these with you. They are onesies for my great nephew. And if I would have been the bestest aunt in the whole wide world, I would have done an Easter one for him, but I totally just forgot and failed to do so. So we're going to do little bitty onesies for him today and hopefully get these shipped off pretty quickly. But we are going to get this shared really super duper quick, and then we will get started. So we're going to be working with onesies. They are from a local craft store, so it's not something you can just go buy from Chalk Couture. We don't carry onesies, but I did do something a little bit different today, and I did go ahead and cut up my 11 by 23 ink mat. The reason I did that is because for onesies, it's so much easier to work with. So it normally comes 23 inches tall by 11 inches across. And you can cut these up to make your life a lot easier. So we're going to start with our very first onesie. And it's kind of like that sage pistachio color green. Just super cute. Very springy. One thing I will point out though is our ink mats do have a sticker on them on part of the ink mat that says apply with this side up to protect your adhesive. I'm just going to tell you right now, you do want to make sure you do this on the correct side, because if you don't, it can be detrimental to your ink mat. So since I don't have that sticker everywhere, I'm going to take just a little piece of placement tape, and I am just going to put a piece of placement tape across the front here, so I know that this is the front part of the ink mat sheet protector, so I know it goes back up toward the top. So you do want to pay attention to that if you are using an ink mat and cutting it up, because we do have stickers on them, but there are not stickers everywhere, so you do end up with a situation where it can throw you off and really overly stick. So I'm getting my ink mat slid in. We're just doing this so it will stick to our ink mat for our project. And the thing that you want to do is just make sure everything is nice and flat, and that you're kind of going in the direction you want to go. So that's centered, it's nice and flat. It doesn't matter if your ink mat is really crooked, because it won't make a difference. So we are going to do the sunshine really cute. Look at this cute little sunshine on here. Adorable. This is Play All Day Transfer. It's a size C and it comes with lots and lots of moving parts, but some really cute transfers. I'm going to get this lined up and placed here. Now remember, anytime you are using a transfer on a piece of fabric, you absolutely positively do not have to fuzz. Remember, the big F word with fabric is no fuzzing. So we do not want to fuzz whenever we are using fabric. So we're going to use bumblebee ink on here. We're going to start off of our silk screen. So you never want to start in the middle. You want to start off of the silk screen. So we're just going to grab a little bit of ink, start off of that silk screen, and just squeegee on and squeegee off. And again, if I would have been the fantastic, amazing, wonderful aunt, I would have totally done an Easter one for him. But I just simply let time get away from me. And then Easter's super early this year, so I just really did not think about it. We'll have to do some more spring ones. So we're just squeegeeing on and squeegeeing off this cute bumblebee ink on this little sage or pistachio color green. They had some cute colors, but pretty limited with what they have for 12 to 18 months. You want to make sure that you check your fingers. We're going to peel this up. And that is a good stick because it is a brand new transfer, which is great. So there we have one cute little bitty sunshine. And then we're going to do our next one. I'm going to scoot that over just a smidge. Our next one is this little light yellow, just super adorable. Again, we're going to be using ink on this. And I think I'm going to do the one that says play all day. Just super adorable. We're going to take our ink mat again. Remember, if you cut up your ink mat, which I did today, you want to make sure you put something on there, since the sticker's only on one section, to indicate which side goes up, because you will regret it if you do not, I promise. But we're going to get this ink mat placed inside. And again, this is just to keep it secure and make sure your transfer sticks really well to your fabric, because your fabric is going to be secure and flat and all in one piece. And then you just want to make sure it's just a very flat surface for you to work on. I always remove anything underneath. So like if I'm inking, I need to move that over just a smidge. If I'm inking, I'm not going to have a fuzzing towel underneath me. Like you see a lot of times, I will have a fuzzing towel whenever I have a board on my table. I'm not going to do that with inking, because you want to make sure your surface is completely flat. So you want to make sure you're lined up center really well. Your center line is going to be with your tag. Don't focus on this whenever you're laying down your transfer. And we're going to do play all day for this one. Again, the F word applies here, so your fabric is your fuzz. You do not want to fuzz anytime you're working with fabric. You want to make sure you just lay down that transfer. We're going to talk about heat setting instructions really quick while I am squeegeeing on and squeegeeing off this last bit. We're going to use Couture Teal on that yellow, super duper cute color, still boyish. So let's talk about heat setting. Heat setting with ink is really super duper easy. Anytime you're doing it, you want to make sure that your project does dry. You got to let it dry. So you're going to let it dry anywhere from 24 to 48 hours. I let it dry as long as I can, and then I will heat set it. So to heat set it, you can use an easy press with a Cricut, or you can use an iron. Now, if you don't own an iron and you don't own an easy press, guys, you're going to have to borrow one from a friend or your mom or your dad. You have to have one of the two, but you're going to let your ink dry really well. That is the key. So let your ink dry really well. Once it dries, you are going to take a piece of parchment paper. And most important thing here, again, is hand check. Make sure you don't have ink all over you while you're touching your fabric. There is play all day. So you're going to want to let your project dry. Once your project dries, you're going to take a piece of parchment paper and you're going to lay it over the top of your project. Now, all of this is going to be removed, this little ink mat and everything, so it can dry well. But you're going to put parchment paper over your project, and you're going to turn on your iron either to a cotton setting, or you're going to turn on your easy press to 330 degrees. So if you have an easy press, great. If you don't, you can still heat set, guys, don't worry. But you're going to set your iron to a medium to high cotton setting, and an easy press needs to go to 330 degrees. Once you get that heated up, you're going to put your parchment paper over your project that's completely dry, and you're either going to iron for 4 full minutes. So 4 minutes on medium to high cotton, or you're going to do 30 seconds on an easy press. You're going to go over your project. You do not want to stay in one spot. It will ruin material if you do that. So make sure you move in multiple spots. Just move over your whole entire project. Once you do the front side, either 4 minutes or 30 seconds with the easy press, you're going to turn it inside out. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now, because of time And thank you, Dale. Because of time and because of the fact that it's hotter than all get out in Mississippi, we're going to have to let these dry. I can't show you what it looks like to heat set them right now, but just know that it is 4 minutes if you're using an iron, or 30 seconds for 330 degrees if you're using an easy press. Easy peasy projects, literally in just less than a few minutes. I'm going to have my little great nephew something cute to send him. And again, it wasn't in time. I didn't do an Easter one because it wasn't in time for Easter, because he probably will not get these before Easter happens, just because of the post office. But they're super cute. Play all day in the sunshine. Lots of different other pieces. You have the moon. You have clouds with rain. You have the little yay, which is super adorable. This would have been cute during Valentine's Day for little girls, or anytime really. I'm not sure what that is. I really am not. I'm going to have to look at that and see how they've used it in other ways. And then you are my sun, my moon, and all my stars. Just super duper cute. It's a size C transfer. Super duper fun with onesies though, or any decor in a child's room. This is for my great nephew and can't wait to heat set those. Easy projects. Super easy projects. All done. And perfect gift giving ideas. So if you have any questions, let me know. Feel free to tag me in a post if you don't see me online. But I look forward to chalking or inking with you. You never know what you're going to get here tomorrow. I'll be back with you tomorrow. So I hope y'all have an amazing rest of your day. Happy hump day, guys. Hang on tight because it is nearly the weekend if you're catching up with that. But I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. Thanks for watching.